Hey guys, so Raw Thoughts here. Like my last video, my last Raw Thought video, I'm not going to go over every single thing that happened because that just takes too long. So I'm going to go over the good stuff, like the main parts that I enjoyed and stuff like that. But really quick, before I talk about Raw, I'm going to talk about The Miz here, the rumors, or what we thought were not rumors, what we thought were facts, of him being injured in a dark match after Raw. Apparently there was reports that I guess John Cena threw him out of the ring and he landed weird or something and he broke his leg. And everybody was freaking out, including me, just because of his feud with A-Rye. But everyone said that he was injured, he was going to be out for like a year or something like that. People were freaking out. Um, Obviously those rumors are false and he's not injured like at all. Because he wrote on his Twitter, it says, did we learn something tonight? Don't believe everything you read on the sheets, meaning the dirt sheets, which I think I and a lot of everybody else totally believe that story. I don't really know where the confusion came from because I guess some people called in these reports or something and everybody started believing them. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But I guess obviously there wasn't even a dark match after Raw. Weird, but okay. I'm glad that The Miz isn't injured because I mean, I'm not a fan of the guy, but if he's injured, that completely messes up Alex Riley's push and, what happens to him now if he was injured, if The Miz was injured, but he's not injured, so there you go. Okay? Okay, so Raw starts out with the Tough Enough finale. And I'm really glad how this all went down. I'm glad that Andy won because I like him a lot. I didn't watch a lot of Tough Enough this season, but I did watch enough to know who I liked and who I didn't like. And I knew that I never liked Luke. Didn't like his look. He just reminds me too much of Randy Orton for some reason. Not necessarily his actual looks, but just his attitude and his like cockiness, his like that smile of his. It reminded me of Evolution era Randy Orton. And I knew that I didn't like this guy from the start, so I didn't want him to win. I'm glad he didn't. And he seems like a really cool guy. He's got the height, he's got the look. I think he's gonna do good. I hope they don't bury him like they do with like their NXT winners. You know how that it is with the NXT winners; they just fade. Some of them, anyway. So yeah, and then R-Truth comes out there dressed like a Confederate soldier, talking about conspiracy theories. I love R-Truth as a heel. I think he's just gold. I really do. He was kind of boring and just same old thing as a face, but as a heel, you gotta say you don't ever know what this guy's gonna say every week. He's funny, but he's still a good heel. He's just crazy. I love it. And John Cena comes out there. Well, hold on a second. Before that, The Miz comes out there, really doing that whole thing. And then Alex Riley comes out there, and then John Cena comes out there, and you know where this is going. It's John Cena and Alex Riley versus The Miz and R-Truth for later on in the evening. I knew that was going to happen. It's kind of funny, like 3 weeks ago, Cena and A-Rye couldn't stand each other, but now they're teaming together. But at least Cena did mention the fact that they didn't like each other. It's not like, oh, we're faces now, we're both faces now, so we're best friends. So that's a good thing. Then there was other stuff too that I'm not going to talk about here. I want to talk about the Divas match. You had Kelly and Beth Phoenix versus the Bella Twins. Um, Beth Phoenix just really didn't belong in this match. I'm sorry. She's just way too good for any of these girls. Karma being out is a huge loss, but I think maybe Beth can be the dominant woman on Raw now since Karma's out. And I find it funny that the Bella Twins are in a anti-bullying ad, but yet they're like the biggest bullies on Raw. How ironic is that? There you go. Punk versus Rey Mysterio. I love CM Punk. He's like awesome. His facial expressions and his like mannerisms during his matches just makes it 10 times better. But of course Rey Mysterio won this match because he just wins matches a lot. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know how Rey like always wins matches. No matter who he's up against, he always wins. Del Rio and Ricardo. A lot of people didn't like this segment at all. I found it to be really funny. I guess it was kind of lame, but I really thought it was funny with Ricardo dressed up as the Big Show. He comes out there, he never speaks, he just like yells and growls and whatever, and he's out there eating a hot dog and stuff like that. Over the top, silly, but again, Ricardo, what can you say? He's goofy and he's funny, and but I really hope that Del Rio doesn't kind of get lost in the shuffle on Raw because he's really talented, like he's really good on the mic, but I think it's the fact that the material that he's given just isn't that good. Um, a lot of people are probably looking at him as like a buzzkill and like boring and stuff, but he's not, and it's just the fact that the stuff that he's given to do out there, I don't think exactly gives him a chance to show what he's made of. And here he is feuding with the Big Show, but the Big Show is injured, not really, and he's not even there. So it's like Del Rio's just coming out and cutting promos, but there's really nobody for him to go back and forth with. At first I thought maybe Kane would feud with Del Rio. I don't know. Apparently not. I think once SummerSlam gets here and, you know, the rumored match is Cena versus Del Rio for the WWE Championship, I think once that happens, maybe he'll have a chance to shine. And hopefully he wins the WWE title because I think there's been about 2 or 3 pay-per-views now that he's supposed to have won that title. It never happened because Edge retired and all this other stuff hindered him from winning that title. So hopefully he wins. So at the end of the night, we had the tag team match. I don't actually remember a lot of what happened in this match. I swear I watched it, but I don't even remember it. On a completely fangirl note here, don't want to sound like a big fangirl, but Alex Riley looked so freaking sexy out there. He was extra tan and extra oiled, and he actually got a chance to wrestle. Yeah, so I was kind of enjoying that a lot. But anyway, I thought this was a pretty good match, just, you know, your standard tag team match. And that was the end of Raw. What actually happened at the end of Raw? My mind just went blank. Honestly, my mind just went blank. But yeah, I liked the show. I thought it was good. I'm excited about how all this stuff progresses with Miz and Riley, Cena and Truth. Capital Punishment actually looks like a pretty good pay-per-view. So we'll see what happens, and the whole thing, again, with The Miz being injured at the dark match, which there was no dark match. I don't know how that happened or how that got started. And I don't like The Miz, not a fan, but I don't wish injury on anyone. And to be honest, even though I don't like him, he's a lot less annoying to me than like Randy Orton and Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. I can actually tolerate The Miz, even though I'm not a fan. So yeah, give me comments, give me ratings, whatever. Let me know. Actually, I would like to know what kind of videos you'd want me to do, like what kind of review videos, or I don't know, just give me some feedback. It's always appreciated, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.